Could it be? Check Minecraft. 22? They, she, and ready for you. Ineffable SMP? That's crazy! That's crazy! This isn't a real stream. This isn't a real
That's
project.
crazy.
That's crazy. I wasn't expecting you to say anything. That's
Whose
crazy!
voice is that?
Oh my gosh, who is that? That's a voice
You're
I've...
talking to yourself, Jake.
No, not again! It's fine. Everyone, it's fine. Everybody, it's gonna be okay. Don't be afraid. Flit says, it's an F time. Weighted Fortix says, flips. And a banana says, someone say, ineffable? Ineffable, ineffable, ineffable. Hello, hello everyone, it's me, your favorite Jag Minecraft 23, they, she, and happy to be, and we are back with more Ineffable SMP lore. A lot happened last time. We're getting back to it, and it's a little bit scary. Yeah, I'm a little afraid all the time. It's okay. It's a character trait. It's a character choice. It's acting. I'm fine. I'm a brave girl.
It's a mental illness.
It's a mental illness! Worried Vortex says, who is this meow meow called Anna? And a banana said, dot dot dot. And a banana, I don't know that you're a meow meow. I think you're more of a roar roar, TBH. You know, 7 feet tall and super strong. We always get along. And Flitz says Yerm. As you should, Flitz, as you should. As you all know, when we last left off, bad stuff happened. Very bad stuff happened. And we're kind of still coping with that. But I'm very excited to see how things are going. Check up on character Jag. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Especially with certain funny little friends that I'm seeing today. Hello? Strange voice in the abyss that I'm concerned to hear, but I'm also allured slightly. Wow. So crazy. I wonder who that is. Guess we're about to find out. Unrelated, but if you guys were to click that link and subscribe to the YouTube channel of One They Be Benny, that'd be really cool. All right.
Everyone ignore the fact that my wings are wrong. I would rather... Never mind. Twitch doesn't want to hear what I would rather do. I was trying to find a different way to phrase it. I can't.
You would rather gnaw both your arms off, maybe.
I would rather slash kill player they be Benny than deal with that.
That's so real of you, TBH. Speaking of getting real, time to clock in for lore. Order up! I'm scared. Okay. Jaw! Jaw! This is fine. Okay. Let's see, where was it? Ready room, nope. Alright. I should really just bother them more often. You know what? This is... Okay, how high up does it go? Come on. Alright. Benny, are you decent? Benny? No. Completed, huh? Okay. Maybe. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Alright, how do I not have... I guess things are kind of fucked up, huh? Straight in? Maybe a little bit out just to be safe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I should have known it'd bring me upstairs. Okay. Come on. Gotta be here. I mean, unless Jaw took them off on a Jaw errand, which who knows how long that's gonna last. A week, 6 months. Um, knock knock. Knock knock.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Um,
Hey!
hmm? Hmm?
Hey!
Oh, sorry, I was in the back.
It's
Oh,
okay.
your legs work. Yeah, yeah, okay. Thank God you're here. I need a favor.
Okay?
Up there, upstairs.
Yeah?
It's where I keep all like the rest of the stuff.
Yeah?
Can you find a nether wart? I just need one.
Okay?
Maybe, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
just one.
Yeah. Another
Uh,
wart.
bolts and so it's yeah, yeah.
Another wart, another wart, another wart. Nether and leather. That's a funny way to organize things. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I have a nether wart block.
Um, hmm. Can that be turned into warts itself?
Uh, if it can be, I don't know how. It couldn't just break it apart. I could check again. I saw it would be in the nether chest, right?
I'm assuming.
No, yeah, I'm looking and got dirt, soul sand.
Mm. Hmm. I'll check in the back again, but mm,
I mean, I could always go get you some if you need. Might take a little while.
uh, no. It's a recipe. I'll save it for later. Learned about pierogies. Got a fun new recipe to try. But uh, hey, oh,
How long have you been home?
so I stand now. A couple days.
A couple days.
I'm
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
can
still on a lot of painkillers.
right?
Uh, but it's good for me to use them.
Yeah,
Try to get it moving. So yeah. Plus, I was getting so antsy.
right. It's good to.
Yeah, and I can get up these.
Yeah,
You know, uh, carefully, but yeah,
right. It's good.
just the ones up there. Could you? Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. The kitties.
Mm-hmm. They're actually still out on Isle of Lesbos.
Oh my
I
gosh.
gotta collect them, bring them back.
Are they okay? I mean, are they self-sufficient like that, or?
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll be fine.
Right.
Um, they're like there was a bunch of things to set up. Oh, God, harvest to get this moving again. Um, yeah, they're all good. They're
Good.
they're quite fine. They just, they've well, I don't know how much you saw of them, seeing as Solar kind of brought them, but they had a kid actually. So now there's Elise, Mash, and Elijah.
Really?
So yeah,
That's
um,
nice.
very. There's not much. Okay. Oh, sorry. But, oh, goodness. Balanced. Um, the point in saying that they have a kid, so they're, better at, they've been trying to, like, teach him to do well, and so, I gotta fix that. But yeah, they keep him well, and then subsequently they do better for themselves.
Right.
Yeah, show him how to hunt. It's nice. Mash was getting kind of lazy. I mean, I can't blame her. She lives her whole life in a warm, nice house. Can't complain.
Right. I'm glad they're okay.
Me too. And I'm gonna get back out there soon. It's just a matter of this is the first time I've been out here. I ordered Ja to check on them once, and so
Yeah.
Um, yeah. How are you? How are things?
How much of it do you want at once?
Uh, I think I know more than you think I do. So go ahead, tell me anything you want.
Riva is dead.
Oh, the father.
Yeah.
Oh, hmm,
He
that sucks.
he tried to meet with the horseman, and I was there. It was like a blink of my eye, not even. Death appeared, claimed him, and just left. All four of the horsemen were there. He was trying to strike a deal with them, make peace with them, and
They don't really make peace.
no. Tiefling had warned us that. Will Tiefling had warned me not to let Riva go alone. The only reason they let me go was because of Shavir. He. I've been working, trying to mitigate the damage in the Nether. Arabin's been. Well, we thought he was just missing, but he was taken by Trashy. I,
Hmm.
I've seen him through one of those magic eye things.
Mm-hmm.
Famine,
That's
uh, Cakebird, they and Trashy have been torturing him, and from what I can tell, Famine ate his arm.
oh, sorry. That sounds like a joke. I know you're not, but that they ate his arm.
Uh, Benny, there's more, but maybe we should switch to you for a bit because it is a lot.
Um, I think I need to hear it all, and then I can better know how to act about the news I have for you. The information, I guess.
I told Shavir that we would try to stop what's been happening with Golgotha, and I got Fantasy and Rads.
Mm-hmm.
They're working together, and they've been helping me. I also have a
Rats.
yeah. It, it's
Mm.
I don't know. It's hard to understand because the Fey politics or something else, but I guess
Oh, one of those.
right.
Yeah. Okay. I
Um,
was curious. We had heard a bit about it, and I'm wondering when that would show up.
I also have Dalt, who lives in the.
Lasagna.
Thank you. They live in the.
Sorry, nervous cooker.
It's okay. Dalt lives in the windmill and is very good with redstone and lava. Um, while the Fae have been helping me with greenhouses, Adult has been perfecting generators, ways to, well, heat the homes of Netherborn while we try to fix the temperature.
What methods have you been using for that? Because I've got some ideas.
Okay, well, okay, so Dalt's been able to produce a massive amount of thermal energy. Uh, I don't necessarily understand it, but I know that V is preventing Golgotha from accessing the rest of the Nether. He's developed this substance that can totally contain it, which is good
Mm.
because we're hoping that, well, that it'll, even if we can't turn it off, we can prevent it from damaging the Nether. So construction of that has begun. Meanwhile, the Fae have been working on greenhouses to help protect plant life and just the fauna of the Nether. All in all, it's just preservation and trying to reverse the damage as quickly as possible. What about you?
Yeah. I've been sinking into books and research, and also science for some reason. Um, 1 second, if I can. Um, did she leave it in here? No, of course not. It's somewhere. Um, okay. Alright, well, if I should be better enough, we should go to the comfort.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
I've been working on something like sort of continuation of something Solar was working on.
Okay.
It's this way.
Yeah.
She sort of kitted out the place. I mean, there's a lot of advancement, and also she seemed to have a resistance to the ugliness that was the stone. But is this still bound? No, of course not. Great. Awesome. That's great. Cheers, Arabin. Anyways, sorry. These.
Yeah.
These are. They're a chance. Oh, where were the spare? Goodness.
So much space.
Yeah, exactly. And you see where it's coming from, right?
Um, the the plant life?
The plant life. The every time Jesus Christ, girl, what did you do to this place? Sorry.
It's okay.
God, there they are. Okay. Every time plant grows, it lets out a little bit of source. And well, this solar had a bit of a green thumb, and she was able to kit it out down here with really good soil, and it's been thriving very much, which has been it's exceptional. Just watch this.
Okay.
Watch it. That is from this, which has been overflowing with materials for a long time. I need to start composting it, but that's the thing. Down here is overflowing with abundance in a way that nothing else is. A huge part of my research and a huge part of the bad news is that the world's the world's starving. Not exactly yet, but soon. This is about 15 years in a row. I scraped through some almanacs and records. 15 years in a row, we've seen record low production of food, of crops, all of it. It's not growing nearly as much as it should. And it's really bad. It's really bad. Oh god, I have to remember my numbers. I can give you papers, notes about my research. They're scattered somewhere. I think most of them are still back at Chaz. That's what I kept myself busy with, but the world's food is disappearing. I mean, think about Compton and how much land we've lost and how much like Fantasy's home and the way that it gets into the water and into everything the soil thrives off of. The withering is killing so much food. And it's killing food faster than people, which is bad news. Terribly bad news. It would kind of be better if it was killing people faster than food, because, like, it's going to become a two-headed fork. That's not the phrase. What's the phrase? Two-headed snake. Two-headed snake. But oh god, where are my thoughts? It's gonna become a two-headed snake where simultaneously people are dying from withering and from food poisoning or starvation, or the withering is gonna expand into their food and it kills them through that. It's like it's growing more ways to get worse. But we saw Ari's machine.
Yes.
And if I could get back there, I think I could rig it up. He said it ran on it took so much power. And Arabin has obviously taken the most fucking sane route to create just a little bit of power, but the power's growing. I mean, this one's full. This one is completely full. In minutes. And I know that the spread is very bad, but this is one area. Throughout our conversation, I've picked up 11 fully formed source jars. And that's me, one very disabled person in one very shoddily constructed garden. the problem is that we can't get a industry level farm on the surface because on the surface the withering is there. And so the only reason this is thriving so well, partly due to Solar's hand, she had again incredible luck with life, but also because it is buried deep under, and it's strange. In fact, you mentioned greenhouses.
The Fae. Yeah. That's what Fantasy and Rads have been working on. I If you'd be willing to work with them, I mean, even with the circumstances, I'm sure they could help increase production tenfold. I mean, Rads.
I would be overjoyed. I mean, I need I need plants that will grow and perhaps people that can move better than I can, but it's and even I could maybe try to get some expansions here. I mean, they already started digging this way, although I understand that that was kind of a, I don't know, a soothing comfort something. I mean, it's not precious to me, and no offense to her, but I could dig it out. I could expand this area. We have a chance, and
I,
that's something I haven't thought about.
it's a great plan. Thank you.
It's an idea, not a plan.
It's an idea, and
Sorry.
we can expand it into a plan. Absolutely. Arabin, he was thinking like a mechanic, and what we needed was a gardener.
I mean, the, mm, sorry, which one? These are all solars.
There is something else
Okay.
I should mention.
Mhm.
I haven't been able to find Arabin where Trashy is keeping him. And Omnis approached me.
Mhm. The freaky eye looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He he let me see Ari.
Ari's dead. What do you
Yeah.
mean he let you see
Well,
Ari?
I mean, I saw Ari's ghost, but I don't know. I guess Omnis is a space god, right? And since Ari can't really pass on per se, he's in this sort of limbo. Um, it's nice. Little floating island with his tree and his swing.
Uh-huh.
It's it's not the only thing, but you know. Omnis was saying to me that I should leave Arabin where he is. That we'll have greater progress if I just continue without him. I've gotten a lot done these last few months. And Arabin was so insistent that there wasn't any way, that he was stuck doing it alone, and he was at nothing but dead ends.
I I saw a lot, and everything I saw has burned into me. This You know, I have to be honest with you. I don't say this often about people, but I hate Arabin. I read so much, and Solar's perspective of him was so much better than, and it pissed me off because he fucked her over. She, Arabin did that song and dance, cried all the way home about how no one was there, how no one was helping him, how he was all on his own, but that wasn't true. It was never true. She Solar was begging at every step of the way for Arabin and even Ja to give her any sort of guidance, to use any bit of what she could do. I read all of her books. Arabin had a fucking god at his fingertips. And at that point, obviously, there was some amount she no longer had powers of creation and such. Oh, grab these for later. Um, her powers of creation were obviously empty, but she grew and cut down a forest of archwood 1,000 times over the span of half a week. Because it was one of the only instructions he ever gave her. She was begging for any of them, and she wanted to be useful so fucking bad, and I cannot stand the way I had to read of him just so fucking whiny about how he's all alone and no one would get it, and she's standing right there, and it I have no empathy for his feelings that he was alone, because he wasn't. And it's not my fault or any of our faults or even Solar's that he couldn't recognize that. He didn't want help. I'm convinced. I'm convinced he wanted to cry and he wanted to act like woe is him and this is always his battle, but it wasn't. It never was him on his own. It was just his own thought process that made him feel like it was on his own, and it just sounded so selfish in over text and through what I read. It's this like some kind of savior complex manifested into a victim complex, and I'm obviously a terrible person to ask about this. I've got extra feelings, but I have no sympathy. I planted the mushrooms to hold back the withering a long time before Arabin got here. Solar found out this whole thing with the source and had been farming source jars for him. And to find out he was using all that archwood that she charred her hands, cut them and bruised them, and she held an axe until her hands were tough, for him to use it to freeze the nether? That's what he did with it. It Look in that chest. There's a portion. Less than a day's work. He wasn't on his own. He just didn't know how to accept help. And I just maybe maybe Omnis.
Ominous.
Maybe they're right that maybe we would get a lot more done if we didn't have someone whining instead of working. I know you and I know me, and I don't know much of Arabin personally. I know everything I've read. I know what I saw. But I feel like we've got so much more potential. I feel like I can't help feeling like we never needed him at all. Ari left us scraps of his machine. I mean, if we could get Ja working with us, he could probably make some sense of it. I've learned a lot more about Ja as well, and how come he's like that, kind of. Well, more so what happened in him and Solar's past. But I I don't feel like we need Arabin.
I I know that things just keep getting worse, and I believe in us.
Well,
I believe
that
in
wasn't supposed to happen.
that was not supposed to happen. All good. While you're doing that, hey Trashy, I tried percussive maintenance and I hit my microphone. Is this better? I also had turned myself up. I'm
I
definitely
need the Minecraft devs to fix their fucking game and make it so it doesn't click to from fancy graphics to fabulous graphics. Go down first.
go down
Cause
first.
that's why it crashed. I was trying to get rid of my potion particles because it was lagging me,
Hey, you're so real for that.
and
Yeah.
I clicked something off fancy, but it crashed because it went to fabulous first.
No.
Thank
It happens. It happens. Good lore so far. Good lore.
you, thank you.
Hmm. I was ready for a split second if it was like a small thing to just look at the ground until you reconnect it. Stare.
No, it's gonna take a hot minute.
Hot minute. All good. All good. Let's see. Grim, Flitz, do I sound okay to you guys after I hit the microphone? Maybe. Yerp. Thank you. I'm so glad. I know what it is too. Sometimes I'll just take the microphone and I'll point it up too high and that fucks with it. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, fire takes from character Benny, by the way.
Thanks.
Of course. Arabin Altre, if you're out there watching this, I'm coming for you.
Eat shit and die.
Eat shit and die. God, Ari hates him too. We were talking the other day. Let's see. Let's
It's
see.
part of the reason I'm so okay with my fervent hate.
It's very good. It's very good. Um, Flit said, Arabin, get tossed into the sun. Yes.
Listen, I will say,
Mm-hmm.
they be Benny, have complicated feelings about Arab and Ultra. I will admit.
Of course. Of course.
However, oh, I'm turning all of those off. Oh no. No animations for me.
No animation.
Lore.
Lore only. Only lore. God.
I like how I also said let's walk around town and I just started walking around my garden.
Honestly, you're real for that.
It makes more sense. Benny has so many conversations while stress gardening, stress brewing, and stress fucking cooking.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Also, I am ready whenever you are.
Wonderful, wonderful. Absolutely.
Last line was, I feel like we don't need Arabin.
Yeah, I remember. God.
Yes, yes.
All right. And a three, and a two, and a. I know things just keep getting worse, and they could continue to. I believe in what you're doing down there, and I do believe that Ja could be helpful. To be honest,
They've been fucking sticking the mud about it lately. Oh, oh.
back to webcam. Hello?
I had the audacity to harvest a tomato.
Damn.
My apologies, Minecraft gods.
You're so real for that. You're so real for that. Minecraft gods are like, wrap it up. Draw Moons, your boy Trashy, and Liz Octify have an SCP stream.
I must admit my phone is open to the Liz Arctify stream.
Of,
Muted,
of course,
but open to it.
of course, of course. It's
How to get
shit.
my wife the numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Jake Minecraft, do you perchance want to continue this conversation another time?
I mean, I think it would be good if we could at least find a wrapping up point for it. I feel like we're a little bit in the middle of something, but I absolutely want to.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But
I just also have no clue what caused that crash.
you're so real. You're so real.
Genuinely, I harvested a tomato.
God said no gardening. Don't break things. Graphics on the lowest setting.
I'm gonna
They're so
I'm gonna
many.
try.
Yeah.
I think if I crash again, it might be a impromptu cliffhanger.
Yeah. Pick up stream talking to you ASAP. Got it. Got it. Got it. It makes sense. All right. Works for me. Works for me. Um, I have my wife up on my phone. Oh, she's so cute.
I bet somewhere out there Cakebird has Trashy up on their phone.
That's true. I bet.
Each one has a wife cheerleader. Well, no. Yes. A cheerleader of the wife. Cakebird is not a wife.
Understood. Understood. Hmm.
Cakebird is a husband. I heard my wife.
Yeah.
I can hear. I heard your wife giggle and then my wife speak.
Yeah. Turn up the volume for a moment so I can see what they're doing. Hey, Twitch, real-time captions when, please? Maybe.
Please.
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 All right.
Please, please, please. I know it would be very hard. And also, Lord knows if Twitch tried to caption Liz's stream, they would not get it right.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and Liz have the same speeded Midwestern. Hers is a little bit worse because it's a bit more country Midwestern,
Right.
but we got the same voice problems that make captions hate our asses.
All right. I believe last thing you said was he's been in a stick in the mud about it lately, and I'll switch back.
Oh, yes, it's just.
All right.
Alright, and action. Jaw's been fucking sticking the mud about helping lately. Don't know what's his problem. But, when you get to an older age, it gets harder to have the energy for stuff. I get it.
God. I knew that he was old, and knowing. Oh God. Sorry. I mean, we've
Did you know
talked
he
about
said.
me.
Sorry, you go.
No, I was just going to talk about how I knew he was like my parents' old, which has very quickly gone from middle age to in the hundreds, which is fun to know. Um, but if he knows solar,
He said
yeah.
in conversation, I read about this because it was with Solar. He said that's wiggity wiggity whack. That's like ye old common. That's like on par with doth and thou and all the other chicks. That's old. That's the kind of stuff I would study in school, and then we had to translate, back when they had weird letters.
Yeah.
Wiggity, wiggity, wig.
God.
You guys didn't fill this place out when I was gone? Wow, you hate me.
Wow.
What were you so busy with?
You're right. Fail the future generations. Pardon me.
Wow.
It's funny. In another life, like that would have been my grandfather. I mean, if things had chooken out differently, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like Ja a lot. I just wish I understood Ja more.
Yeah. Don't we all? They are an enigma.
Yeah. Benny,
But
you finish. It's okay.
I I have faith. Perhaps childlike, but faith.
I try to.
Yeah, well, you were doing it on your own for a while, so someone's got to start picking up the slack.
Yeah.
And Lord knows none of they're all so grumpy.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
It was my birthday a few weeks ago.
Oh my God, happy birthday. Ah, I should have caked your house.
It's okay. Uh, I I haven't been in Compton for my birthday. I mean, not for the first few years it was going. I
Whose cat is this?
I don't know. Hi, baby. Beef.
Beef? Ah, we'll figure it out. I'll put up some posters.
Yeah. I haven't been in Compton for my birthday. To be honest, I haven't celebrated my birthday in a long time. I was traveling and then
Mhm.
lost last year, and
Yeah. The intentional quest impossible thing to get DJ to be able to wear your body in a
yeah,
way,
yeah,
or your
Arabin
personality.
sending me away and someone else stealing my life. Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
I was I was here for my birthday this year,
Mm,
looking looking for Arabin. I I don't know. I know for a fact he's not Ari, and I know he's done all these horrible things, but just knowing where he was, knowing what he was going through, imagining another person experiencing something that horrible, I couldn't. I had the wither suit on and a shovel in my hands, and I was just digging holes out there for as long as I could, waiting for something, some sign, some clue.
yeah.
I I spent so much time not looking for him, Benny. The first time Trashy told me what he had done, told me that Ari, that Arabin, didn't believe him when he said that I wasn't looking. But I hadn't been for so long. And I still haven't found him. He's out there. Who knows if he even has an arm left? And it's just, I know I know he's not a good friend, but I don't know. He's the last thing I have of Ari. And if I just let him die this twisted, horrible thing, just. I've seen enough people die lately. But part of me knows he couldn't stay here either if I did find him.
I completely get where you're coming from. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I also regret to inform you this is going to be a quest you have to do on your own. I have no love for the guy. In fact, I have a lot of hatred. And although I wouldn't exactly wish his fate upon him, I don't have the energy to spare in the first place, and Lord knows I don't want to spend it on him.
I understand. I'm going to make sure that Fantasy and Rad that they get in contact with you as soon as possible. I Once V completes this barrier around Golgotha, I'm hoping that my goodwill with Shavir will be enough to buy us a little bit more time. Who knows? Maybe if Underground has been working. What Jaw has that technology for his floating islands, right? Maybe we
Something.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I'm really glad you came back.
Yeah. Me too.
I should go. I've got to get this started. It can't wait. Um, Enjoy
Mhm.
your dinner, your pierogies, uh,
Oh no, I made those for you. I've got food for myself for days.
and the lasagna that I haven't even eaten yet. Eh,
Yeah.
I'll get
You
to
know, I can tell you haven't eaten enough.
yeah. Thank you.
hmm
Okay.
Plus, I'm experimenting with how long recipes hold up, so, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Get to the
Alright.
Fae. Yep. All right. It was good talking to you.
See you soon.
See you
Yeah.
soon.
Love you.
I love you too.
We used to say that to each other in a gay way. Anyways.
What?
Oh, you don't get that joke because you didn't get to see through her eye. Don't worry about it. Solar and DJ were in love. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I know. I just don't like to think about it. Oh, fuck. Oh. No. Hey, I think that's actually the bit I want to end the stream on.
No need to collect yourself in the future. Just, yeah, I know, I just don't want to think about it.
Yeah, no. Hey, guys. Thank you for watching our lore and bearing with our technical difficulties. I've been here with youtube.com/@theybebenny. Whoa!
Baby Benny?
That's pretty
Me?
cool.
Is that
You.
me?
Yeah, you.
Did I do? Oh my goodness.
Crazy, not gonna lie. Kind of iconic of you.
Crazy.
Crazy. If you guys want to check out all the Ineffable VODs once they're up, you can go over to youtube.com/JiggityVods, where Ari Arson is nice enough to edit them for me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Are we almost
Are
done?
we
I'm
all?
sure that guy plays a lovely guy in this world.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's so cool off camera.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Uh, we're gonna rush this outro a little bit because we've got some very cool people to go raid. Um,
Yeah, we
draw
do.
Draw Moons, Octify, aka Liz, and your boy Trashy are all live playing a brand new SCP game right now.
And by the way, if you're like, man, I like that Benny guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to that Benny person. And you're like, well, damn, I want to go watch Draw's stream, but that Octopi person sounds interesting. Don't worry. There will be future endeavors that involve both of our humors and both of our skill sets.
That's pretty true. Pretty true.
I can't say too much right now because not too much is concrete planned, but
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You'll be seeing more.
Soon enough. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gay people. We're gonna raid now. See you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
For a moment.